So to put it all together for this beginning part of our Spanish 1 review, we are going to just kind of do a refreshing of everything. Your subject pronouns on the singular side, always yo, tú with a very clear accent, él with a very clear accent, ella, usted. And then on the plural side, nosotros, nosotras. I always put next to it kind of blank because it could be one person or a million people, y yo. Because if you have a subject that has somebody and I, it'll always be the nosotros form because I have just become plural with other people. So you kind of go across the box. Anytime you have somebody, y tú, technically it should be the vosotros form because it's across from the to box. But because we're not going to use vosotros, we're going to substitute it with ustedes. So anytime on your subject pronouns that you have somebody or a million people, y tú, it'll always be substituted with ustedes. So, and then ellos and ellas for anything that's masculine plural, and then ellas for anything that's feminine and plural. And then your definite articles for the, which is a specific something, el, la, los, and las. For your indefinite articles, which are less specific, you have un, una, unos, and unas. So if I ask you to make a noun plural, you also have to make the article plural. Everything has to agree in gender and number. Okay. And then your possessive adjectives have to basically go together with what is being owned, or sounds weird to say, but what's being possessed. What is it that you own or have in your possession that is yours? They work just like the articles because you're making them agree with the very next word that comes next to it. What people get confused with is if I want to say my book, and they look for the word for book and they want to put it on the bottom left right here. They want to use su or sus. That would be incorrect because the book belongs to me. So you're looking in the box just for who it belongs to, but then you are making it agree with the word that's directly next to it. One thing that we didn't mention when we went over possessive adjectives previously is that the use of de. Remember, in Spanish there's no apostrophe s, so you have to use de, which means of or from. In this case, we're going to use it as of. Apostrophe s doesn't exist in Spanish, so if I wanted to say Roberta's shake, I have to flip it around and say the shake of Roberta, which would be el batido de Roberta. So, if I wanted to flip that and say, instead of saying Roberta's shake, if we're having a whole conversation about her having a milkshake or whatever, if I wanted to say her milkshake, and this is the word for milkshake, batido, how would I say her milkshake? Where would I look? In which box does something belonging to her go? The su. And is it one singular shake or plural shakes? One singular shake would be su batido, her shake. What people end up doing is they want to put ella for the subject pronoun, which is back up here. If you put ella batido, it should look odd to you. Ella batido would mean what? What is ella? She. So she shake doesn't make any sense. So if we're talking about possession, we do it with possessive adjectives, and if we want to undo the apostrophe s, we have to use this de with it. So her shake would be su batido. If we made it plural and a whole bunch of people were sharing one shake, we would look in the we box because it belongs to us, but we would make it agree with the word shakes, batidos. And so we would have to make it masculine and plural because this is the only one you have to worry about gender with. So tomorrow we're going to have a small little quiz over anything that we covered today. So it can be anything about subject pronouns, anything about the gender of nouns, anything about your definite or indefinite articles, anything about your possessive adjectives, or anything about possession with undoing that apostrophe S and taking it away. And then we will cover a different topic each day and have a different quiz just to make sure that we are retaining the information.